Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of World of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Moines. It's your 10 US cruiser. I'm on the map Sleeping Giant. It's an arms race game, and game has already been going for a bit, but so far I haven't really been able to do much. So the enemy team has lost a Minotaur here that was touched pretty badly by some friendly ships, and other than that, there is a Montana that's basically too far away for me to do anything. I've positioned more like in a central location here because I wanted to help with the buffs, but it looks like the enemy destroyers are just mostly interested in the zone war. So, because I'm lacking any real targets, I'm now going to push those destroyers. They only have a Montana backing them up. Of course, that is sort of risky. The Montana is towards my side. It's not that close, but it could absolutely touch me in bad places. Now I'm currently radaring. I'm trying to shoot this shimmer. Most of our ships here have sort of abandoned this out as well. I mean, it's an arms race game, and the buffs here are currently more towards the center. And, well, at some point the capture of the center will spawn. So, not bad that we have ships more around here. I'm just hoping somebody will help shoot this shimmer, although I have a feeling this shimmer is going to survive, which is a shame. So the shimmer got away. I mean, let's be honest, on the bright side, the Montana has so far not death-struck me. Now I have to say, the Montana is one of the few battleships that does not overmatch 30mm of armor, which means my tank and my side armor are not going to get overmatched. So against the Montana, I might even be able to reasonably angle. Now it still overmatches the front and the rear, mind you. But not getting your deck and side overmatches is very helpful and reduces the chances of that Montana death striking me. Unless, of course, I show full broadside, which I probably should avoid. I should also avoid those torpedoes, and they kind of force me to turn towards... yeah... They forced me to show a bit more broadside than I wanted, but so far I'm getting away with this. Now keep in mind this is arms race. I also do regenerate hit points just passively because we got a health regen buff. So as long as I don't die, I guess this works. So I'll keep hunting this Holland because, well, I mean, I'll also keep fighting away from the Montana. Yeah, that did hurt. The thing is, there just isn't really anything else to do on this flank. The other flank is very far away, and not having this Holland in our rear would be very much appreciated. The enemy Montana almost went down with the torps, but it is healing. And I mean, it's not just using its regular heal, it also has 2 heal buffs, so it's gonna take a while. So I am running after this Holland, which for some reason just... keeps pushing. I mean, it's too late for the Holland to turn around, mind you, right? The Holland should have never been pushing in that hard in the first place. Now it is sort of trapped. And my radar is ready again, so we're gonna have a look. See, the Holland, like my radar almost extends towards the edge of the map, which means the Holland basically has no way to run. So the Holland's only hope was that the Montana would sink, which hasn't happened yet. And the Montana is now dead, which allows me to just go side... Oh, there were still shots in the air. Okay, maybe I did turn broadside a bit too early. There were still shots in the air. But I survived. I'm gonna take a torp here, but only one. And together with the Puerto Rico, we are going to sink this Holland here. It is trying to slide along the zone wall, but that's not enough to survive in this scenario. So, our team has only lost 2 ships so far, which I guess is nice. The enemy has lost 4, so we are in the lead there. Now our rear has been cleared. And this flank has mostly been won. This shimmer was slow, but keep in mind it's regenerating hit points, so it might just be relatively healthy again once we encounter it once more. Now it is time to go towards the center, and let me just quickly speed this up while while I just transition to a better position. Now I can also heal some more. Originally my idea was to go there rather north, where my Shimikazes are, but that might change because there is a Burgonia coming this way. There is also a Sherman coming this way. Now first of all we're gonna deal with this Sherman, and my radar is almost ready, but currently it's detected anyway, was detected. So I could radar here, and I would have in a second if the Puerto Rico wouldn't have radared.
The water around us.
So thankfully we didn't waste the radar. I do, well, I did hydro because can never be too careful. There could be torpedoes coming through this channel when I move into this channel, and I might even be able to hydro that Sherman when I get too close in case it... Yeah, okay, it didn't survive. I was thinking in case it survives the Puerto Rico radar. Now, because the Puerto Rico radared, I still have mine. I wasn't forced to use it, and I'm in a better position to like radar the other parts of the camp, so this is working out perfectly. Now I did compliment Puerto Rico by the way in the end, and I think it might have complimented me in return, so we had some good radar action there going on between us. Now I am radaring. I was mostly curious if the Shima is around, and the Shima is around. So, hello there, Shima. I mean, the Shima did recover quite a few hit points since we last saw her, but it's not gonna survive here. My dispersion wasn't very good, but the Puerto Rico took care of it. Meanwhile, my own Shimas took care of the Burgonia, so I no longer have a battleship towards my side that I have to worry about. Which allows me a little bit more freedom if I wanted to push in. Now the enemy Austin is going full broadside in front of the Moines. So far it's mostly overpens, but are there going to be citadels? No. Oh, or maybe yes. Well, there was one citadel. I would have liked a few more, but that's not meant to be, and now it actually starts angling. It's also going to beach there, so I'm gonna go back to high explosive. It's now too angled for armor piercing to make too much sense, but it's relatively low, so we can finish it off with high explosive with no troubles. Now when Austin does have torpedoes, and relatively decent ones, so torpedoes are most likely coming my way.
Repairs complete.
But, you know, the enemy team is very low on ships there. There's the Harugumo, there are the torps, and I can squeeze past just nicely. The Harugumo has been dealt with. That just leaves the enemy with 3 ships. The Moskva? Well, I think I'm fine with this duel there. We've got a few buffs by now, and the Moines is quite comfortable in this nose-in kind of thing, and we're just gonna burn each other. The Kurfürst, on the other hand, was not planned. But okay. At this point in the game, I'm willing to brawl, yeah? And, well, it's a Kurfürst, so it's on fire. I mean, some things are just natural, I guess. Now I'm going with some armor piercing, and we'll see, will the Kurfürst here sink? Yes, it will. So, this game turned out quite profitable, and I gotta say, it started a bit slow, but we had some excitement in the center in the end. And I survived the Kurfürst. And yeah, we had some good raid action going there with the friendly Puerto Rico. It's always nice if your team is helping and you find someone you work well together with, I guess. So there is that. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I'll see you next time.